Hi guys, it's Tuesday the 30th of July 2019. I'm going to give you a technical analysis breakdown of some UK and US stocks. Let's get straight into it. Hey guys, it's Annie aka the Noctrader, your friendly neighborhood swing trader, back again with another video. Remember to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and hit that alert button to get alerts on all my latest videos. I've got Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at the Noctrader on all social media platforms. And if you check the description section below, you'll see a link to my mailing list. If you join my mailing list, you get priority access to my free training course. Trust me, I'm nearly done on that. I've been saying this for a while, but I'm nearly done. And you also get my latest video straight into your inbox. I've also got a Discord group called Pip Talks, where like-minded traders and investors talk about everything and anything to do with trading and investing. So yeah, join that. That's the link for that is in the description section below as well. You're free to join. So today I'm going to cover 5 UK and 2 US stocks. I'm going to get straight into it. All right. So first UK stock I'm covering is KAZ Minerals. So I've taken a short position on KAZ. I took it I think yesterday. I've taken a short position on KAZ, and the reason I took the short position on KAZ is because all the signs were telling me it was a short. I plotted this line here yesterday as well. That I didn't realize that before I made my technical analysis video before, but everything was telling me it was just a perfect storm of everything that was telling me it was a good short trade. The only thing that I was a bit worried about was on the weekly chart. Price looked like it could potentially go up, but I don't think I have anything to worry about. I think they've still got another sell-off ready. On the daily chart, once again, we've got a resistance line here that's hit 3 times. Third time's hit here. We've got a key support line, a resistance line here at about £600, and then you got the ascending support line. I believe price is going to go all the way down to about 530 maybe. So I'm just waiting and seeing what happens. I've already taken my short position, and I think I'm in the green at the moment. So we'll just have to give it a couple of days and see how that trade goes. Next up, I've got IAG. Now yesterday I called out IAG as a potential short, and lo and behold, well, it wasn't yesterday, it was 2 days ago. Lo and behold, IAG sold off. Now I want to go a little bit deeper into why I said IAG was a short. Not only was there like a kind of like a head and shoulders forming on like the 2-hour chart. So if you look at that, it looks kind of like a head and shoulders. If you think this is going to be like the neckline, so that's like the left shoulder, the head, right shoulder, and it's sold off emphatically. I think there's way more for it to sell off. If you go to the daily chart, you can see that it's a descending channel pattern that has been selling off for quite some time. The 180-day simple moving average is curving down, and I drew a Fibonacci retracement from the 600 points down to the 390 point, which was its most recent support, and it retraced perfectly to the 61.8 level. So I saw it selling off, and it has sold off. I believe it's going to sell off some more, and I believe it could even break the 390 point and go even further down. On the weekly chart, yeah, just more the same. Price just looks like it's selling off. MACD's all telling me the same thing as well. Where's the RSI chart? Let me add the RSI chart. And then and then the RSI, not really telling us much, to be honest, if I'm being honest, but either way, it's been selling off, and I believe that it's only just started. Previous movements have seen that it sells off for about 3 weeks, and then it starts climbing, sells off, starts climbing. So it's due a bigger sell-off as well, because I don't believe this is going to be where it ends. I think it's going to go even further down. One thing to look out for would be a potential. No, I'm just speculating. Let me not speculate. Let's see what happens first before I can. So yeah, IAG a short. Next one is TUI. Now straight away here, it looks like on the weekly chart, it looks like it's double bottomed, and it looks like it's going to start climbing here. This is just from the eye test alone. It's double bottomed around here. On the daily chart, so it's been having a descending channel pattern for over a year, and it's finally kind of broken out to the upside with an ascending channel pattern. So if I use the ruler tool, this has been about, yeah, just about 10 months that it's been selling off, and that's starting to, it broke out to the upside of the descending channel pattern and started climbing. Now it made a kind of like an ascending channel pattern. If you wanna kind of, let's go back to the 4-hour chart. Yeah, so it kind of made like an ascending channel pattern, kind of a loose one, and it broke out to the upside. So what I thought would be a great play, I thought it would be a buy here, because I thought it was going to sell off, use the old support, old resistance as a new support, and then start climbing again. I do believe that's still going to happen. So I just want price. I'm just waiting for price to kind of start climbing again. So I think this is a great buy position, because it's double bottomed at this base here. It started climbing. It broke out to the upside of the ascending channel pattern, retraced back to the old resistance as a new support, so I can expect it to just climb some more. This will be a great entry point because you can set the stop loss just below here, so there's not much risk in this trade, and you can probably make a good profit if you time it right. Yeah, and next one is AAL. AAL is one I covered before as well. Been covering this for some time now, and I think it's starting to sell off. Well, it has already started selling off, to be honest, and I think it's going to continue selling off. It really spiked down quite a bit, climbed up, retraced back down. I thought it was going to climb up even further, but it didn't. I wanted to make an entry at around 2150, but it just came short of that at 2120. But that's not really an issue. I see this. The MACD and RSI look both telling me that it's selling off, and I see this coming at least down to about 1950, if not short lower than that, because there's a heavy downward pressure by big institutional traders on Short Tracker website. AAL is one of the most shorted stocks right now by institutional traders. I think it's number 2 right now. Actually, let me get it up. Yeah, so Anglo American still sits at number 2 as one of the top shorted UK stocks. So there must be something going on there. Just have to wait and see. But yeah, I do believe that it's a short, even from a technical aspect. So I think it's got further to go down. Next one is ASOS. Back to ASOS. ASOS has double bottomed. I thought it could potentially break through the support line, because it had sold off to about 2193. It climbed up to about $4,440, £40. Sorry, it's a UK stock, £40. Then sold off to £21.73, and it started climbing again. So I believe it's double bottomed, and it's going to start climbing again. But I don't know how far up it's going to go, but it's already started making the move. 2 weeks of green candlestick, so I think there's more to come from there. The MACD and RSI both give me kind of bullish signals. MACD is oversold. I mean, RSI is oversold. MACD is the MACD line has crossed over the signal line, and it looks like it's climbing. So both good signs that it could be getting a bit bullish. And off to the US stocks. US stocks, I'm still on Momo. I'm not really moving away from Momo right now because it looks like a good stock. It's kind of hit the 180-day simple moving average after the wedge formation has been created. I found this stock when it was at the resistance line and started selling off, which was good, but then it bounced off the 180-day simple moving average on the daily chart, and it started coming back up. But it looks like it's kind of double topped at the resistance line, and it's going to sell off some more. So I expect it to sell off back to this support line. The MACD kind of looks like a selling off. RSI looks like a selling off. So both of these indicators are kind of telling me that price could potentially sell off some more. So this would be a good short to take. If you were to take this short, you could probably set a resistance, really tight resistance. So there's a good risk to reward ratio here as well. So the risk to reward here would be about 300 risk, rewards about 6 something, so maybe that just over 2 to 1 risk reward ratio, which is not bad at all. And last but not least is AES. AES is one I've been following for some time as well. It's a quite interesting chart pattern actually. There was a big support and resistance, kind of ascending channel pattern, and then a smaller ascending channel pattern formed within the ascending channel pattern, which is quite interesting. You don't really see that happen that often. So ample opportunities to take advantage of this pattern, but I was just waiting for it to break out one way or another, but it never did. But I think it's time to take. It's going to start trying to make a bullish move again. MACD, RSI, both showing me bullish signs. On the 4-hour chart, it looks like this would be a good position to take as a long position. We also know that the Fed are cutting interest rates soon, but I don't know how much effect that will actually have on the market, especially US equities, because it's been factored in. Everyone knows that it's going to happen. Well, everyone thought it was going to happen, and everyone was already factored into their share prices. So I don't know what it could do. If anything, I think it could potentially have an adverse effect if they don't cut it by enough. So you just have to wait and see how that plays out. But I could actually see a Fed interest rate cut, if it's not cut by enough, could actually have an adverse effect on the market, because they're expecting bigger cuts. But I'll keep you posted on that. Before I just add some fundamental information at the end of this video. But anyway, it's me, aka the Noctrader, signing out.